Mnazidi kundidimiza Mheshimiwa Spika. Kwa hiyo Mheshimiwa Spika, mimi naongea kama mama ambaye niliweza kuuza sambusa, naongea kama mama ambaye niliweza kufanya kazi kama housekeeper kule Saudi Arabia. Mheshimiwa Spika, sisi hatujui mambo ya mshahara, kukatwa housing levy, hatujui kuendaje. Kwa hiyo wasitumie majina ya mama mboga, wakatumia majina ya mvuta mkokoteni kudhulumu wale wafanyakazi ambao tayari katika mishahara yao wakati mwingine inasoma zero salary. Mheshimiwa Spika, wananchi na wabunge wenzangu, mwambieni Rais ukweli. Mambo enda yombo, mambo kangaja, huenda yakaja. Kenya yadidimia. Musiingize president mahali pabaya, waheshimiwa wenzangu. Hii mambo imekwisha hapa. Hatuoni mama mboga, hatuoni mvuta mkokoteni, tunaona daktari anayedhulumiwa, tunaona mwalimu anayedhulumiwa, tunaona Wakenya wanaodhulumiwa na wanasikia uchungu. Na waombeni, mambo ya housing levy imekataliwa kotini. Jamani, mengine tukubali yaishe. Koti kishasema, mlivyopewa uongozi sisi tulikubali akaisha, na sasa hii housing levy imekataliwa, kubalini yaishe, tuweze kujenga Kenya kwa furaha na upendo bila tax nyingi. Asante sana Mheshimiwa Spika.
Aya. Asante. Nafasi mwende Mheshimiwa Paul Nzengu, mbunge wa Mwingi Kaskazini.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker, for giving me this opportunity. From the onset, I want to say that I have some issues with this bill. First, because I think the way it has been structured and the living that has been incorporated in this bill are not supposed to be levies as such, but I think it shouldn't be money that is contributed to a trust or to a fund in the same manner that NSSF is contributed, so that once you've done contribution over years, you can be able to claim back your contribution either in the form of a house or in the form of the savings, just like NSSF does. Because then the question goes, then if we are going to contribute monies and then people are going to apply for loans, these loans are going to be paid back. These loans are going to be paid back. What happens to the initial capital that has been contributed? Does it mean that the government will then divert that money to some other uses? That is not being informed by this bill. So I think I want to ask the proponents of this bill to look into that. Madam Speaker, I am aware that small business people are going to close down, because then already they are struggling to pay the salaries, and now a burden has been added onto them to match the levy for the employees. Already people are struggling with the burden of paying that small salary that they have been paying, and now an extra 1.5% has been incorporated. So that means an increase into the salary that they are paying. The other issue, Madam Speaker, is on the issue of the eligibility to access to this housing. For example, when you go to the definition, the social housing unit with a plinth of that much, it's targeted a person whose monthly income is below 20,000. I'm wondering where in Kenya, when you have an income of 20,000, how you can save money enough to be able to pay a loan for a house. Those houses, the cheapest is going for around maybe 2.5 million, almost 3 million. How many years will it take for someone who has an income of 20,000, which income has to be distributed between competing needs of the family, including food and other basic needs? Madam Speaker, I want to go very fast to the board. The board is constituted to be able to distribute money to different groups of different implementers of the objective of the bill. The board is supposed to give 30% to National Housing Corporation, supposed to give 30% to Kenya Slum Upgrading and Low-Cost Housing and Infrastructure Trust Fund. It's supposed to give 36% to the Ministry of Housing, and then 2% goes to the collector, who in this case is KRA, and the administrator, in this case, who is the board. Now I'm wondering, how is the board going to